So I did a little bit of kind of tidying up in here. So I got some actually real walls. So we need to move our items all the way down this way. There. Oh, it'd be nice. Since I've got this other one here, it would have been so nice to do the complete overflow at this end, but that's neither here nor there. So before I put all this water in here, so the water is going to go up to here, and then it needs to flow over to there. Oh, oh, a little bit wet. Okay, can I don't know. Let's do this. And let's go back up. Okay, there we go. Oh, hold it. Up, up, up. Do I have to crouch? Maybe I can get over here. Okay, there we go. And then I can get up here. That's kind of weird. Oh, well. So the items will go here. That's good. And then we'll have the water flowing over. Oops, I don't. Where's full block? Do I have any? Yes, I do. I've got more blocks. So the items will go over to here. What is this? Oh, no wonder I couldn't get up there. I had a half slab. Okay, now I can get over here. So then the water comes up here. And then it'll flow over to there. And then out across those hoppers. I think I'm going to get some composters and put on top of the hoppers. Because I think the engine works better if you've got something on top of them. That's not... Although I don't know if it's... I think it's composters they normally put on there. And then, water. So I was going to get some water. Oh, there. I knew I had a water bucket. So I should be able to get this water all the way up here. Where's my ladder? Let's, so we'll put water there. Let's get rid of this for now. So we need one more over there. And then all items should go... I'm going to have to put, I'm going to have to put a solid wall here anyhow. So let's do that. Like that. And then we're just going to put a temporary wall here. I do like being able to see the water when I'm working with it. Because it's much easier to put the water when you don't have to kind of reach around a full block. So we have that. And then I think what I'm going to do is put a slab here. So now when I put the water here, it should just naturally flow in that direction. So the water's naturally just going to flow across here. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. I was trying to get a look, see, but yeah, so the water should, yeah, so when items come up through here, there. So items will bubble up into here, and then this water will push them naturally over to there, on top of the hopper, and then that will push them through the hopper system into our sorter. Easy peasy. Let's do that. There, not a drop leaked out. There we go. Sometimes I put glass on there so you can see it, but I just didn't think of that today. And then I'm going to put a lamp there just to light things up. It's not dark enough for mobs, but it's too dark for me to see properly. So I have put a few lamps, around here and there. And then under here, I'm just going to do this. Because my hopper chain here should be, what's it? Yeah, I do need that dirt. Let's, heck, let's go get, I think I may have enough blocks to make up some blocks here to fill in the wall. Oh, come on. Up, up. Why am I not going up? Why are you not working? Okay, that's good. And then here, all the extra stuff went in there. That's the way it's supposed to work. Wow. Okay, so there. So that's the overflow. So the overflow bones will go into there, and the overflow everything else will come here, down, and then across. And then eventually we will split it out. Probably another sorter over here someplace. I don't know if I can go up. I might be able to go up a little bit here. I can't remember what's up there. But I do need to do... Actually, no, I don't need another sorter. This chain just has to run all the way over and down into the chest over here. So I'll have a special chest over here, which will hold the overflow items. That chest right there. So right about here. Yeah, like that. And it is a lot of hoppers, but I have a lot of iron, so I don't have to worry about it. I don't think I ever showed you all my iron, all the chests full of iron yet. Which I need to go get some more to make some more chests or some more hoppers. So maybe we'll go take a look at that real quick. So over here we've got our rail system, which takes us to our storage area, which is a long ways away and kind of inconvenient, but it's also over by the iron farm here. We'll just head on over here and grab a few blocks of iron, and then we can make a bunch more hoppers. And I don't know if you've probably seen this, but I have a mine cart over there. I can fill up with items, flip a switch, and then send it over here, and it actually goes over here, empties out, and goes into the sorting system down here, the storage system, which has a bunch of it's all sorted out. So that makes it convenient because I don't have to run over here to store things. I just put them in the hopper. But here's our iron farm, and I have just a little bit of iron. So we're back over to here. So that's why I said I am not worried about using iron in any of my builds because I've got tons of iron. If I need ink, I've got tons of poppies too. Let's take a look up here. Endermen keep popping in here. And I've got... Everybody wants to be a fisherman. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Because those guys all wandered in here from over at the village. I don't know. Actually, I don't know how they... Oh, they came through they came through the transport system. They came all the way down here to be fishermen, where they don't need to be fishermen. Passed up all the other workstations we have over here. all the other workstations I have up in the village, and all decide to go stand over there. So I'm going to have to go pull all those people back and put them back over here. That's just crazy. Okay, I've made up a bunch more hoppers. So I need... Well, first I need to find out this. Can I leave this up here? Oh, it's going to interfere with my light, but I kind of need to run this hopper chain over here, except I've got this hopper chain here, which needs to go out this way. So I can't have them, like if I run them like they are now, actually no, if I do, actually no, I need, yeah, so if I run them like, oh yeah, that's not going to work, because I need to run this hopper chain through here, and it's going to go right over the top of this one. So I need to either move it up or move it down. I can't really move it down because I need it to end up here. And I keep falling. Let's pick these up while I'm at it. Pick those up. 2, 3. Just growing some trees while I'm waiting. Or while I'm thinking. Yeah, if I run it straight out there, everything from here is just going to dump into here and go over there. I need to run it in, so it needs to follow this. So if I take out these lights, I can always replace them. Oh, there we go. I can leave that one. And then I could have this chain go here. And then into here. Well, let me I'm just going to put torches here for now. I'd kind of like I like the idea of using lanterns. Let's pick this up. I decorated this way too soon. Okay, so go here. You take care of these. Okay, so this one is going to go over across here, and it's arrows, so I'm ultimately going to end up over in this corner right there. So if I do, let's see if this is the right height. Is this the right height? Yep. There. Now I was going to put composters on top of all these, but I don't think I need to. Because that is a little old school, I guess. I think I can just get away with putting a solid block up here. They used to be you need the composters, but they did do, which I'd forgotten about earlier, they did do a optimization run for hoppers. So any solid block on top should work. Can I do it there? Yes. So I'm just going to put a solid row of blocks on top. So nothing else falls in there, and there's no chance of anything else, trying to get into the hoppers. And I think it prevents them from doing a bunch of checks for stuff like falling through the air and that kind of stuff. So then we have this here. Yeah, so this is up high enough now And I can see this. Maybe if where's my shovel? The shovel, the lantern, and this. Maybe here. I can put another light like that. And then this, yeah, this can actually go. Well, get rid of that. Get rid of that. While I'm at it, I can take care of this. And take care of this. Yeah, I can't go too much further because that is the outdoors. So here, let's take this. No, I don't need that. I can do this and that. And then run this one here. Let's take that. Oops. Oh, come on. I'm trying to hit the number 1 key and I just can't do it. Like that. Oh, and then I can just fill in all this with blocks. So now we have a line. Let's see, do I have, I want to get a sign. Oh good, I've got plenty of signs. I want to get a bunch of signs. Because this is something I like to do, but I hardly ever remember to. So we're going to do extra arrow. We're going to call it a pipeline. So I got an extra arrow pipeline. So this one here is gunpowder. So I got gunpowder, and then this one here are carrots. And this here is zombie flesh. That just sounds kind of gross now that I'm thinking of it. Zombie flesh. This one here are arrows. So I have arrows and arrow overflow. But I can't really see there. And then, like, oh, I can go through here. And then this is bones. Yep. Do I need this light? Not really. I'll do that. And then I can also go back and just fill this in like I had before. Don't think I need all of it, just a few of it. Doesn't have to be perfect here because this is all utility room, so really I don't need any of this. None of this fancy stuff like blocks and I can just do dirt if I want to. So I've got all these labeled so I know where I'm going with all these. And then this is, so we'll put a main item pipeline. That's a main item pipeline. And then I've got my labels. I'm going to label crazy. Like it's like having a label maker. You're just going to just start labeling everything. So this is the overflow. Oops. Overflow miscellaneous item pipeline. There, so now everything is nice and labeled and nice and neat. This is about as neat as you can get. So I've got the overflow pipeline going here. So anything that doesn't meet any of these sorters will go over into a chest over there. And then the bones in the corner will go over into a bone block converter. And then the arrows will flow out this way and eventually end up over into a bunch of chests over here. This is looking good. So I'm getting a pretty good start on this. So now I just need to start adding a few more things. But I think that will be it for this episode. Where's my sword? We're going to get back here. You troublemaker. Game of my existence. Oh, I was chopping with my axe. Look at that. Get rid of him. But I want to thank you all for watching. Have a great day. And come back and catch me in the next episode. We'll be continuing work on getting all this all sorted out. So have a great day. Bye-bye.